don't know, I also have Steam in the background as well, so I can, I don't know, just look at some things as they're coming out, keep updated.
Hello from Silvertech Gaming. Today we are going to be taking a look at Novus Inceptio. Or Inceptio. I haven't figured that one out yet. As soon as it loads in here, I've done a little bit here. Loaded in at nighttime, of course. Blah. Okay. Let me do just a few things here, and then we'll go back to the house where there's a little bit of light. Then maybe we can... I've been playing, I'd say I've probably played a total of about an hour and a half so far, just trying to figure out the crafting mechanics and stuff. They are pretty detailed, even though there isn't too much to do yet with crafting. Right now I have, looks like 51 out of 185 recipes total. You can do different weapons, your raw materials, different tools, a little bit of alchemy. In this game, always have healing covers. If you get injured, you will not heal without a healing cover. You will eventually lose all your HP and die. Of course, you got your stamina, hunger, and everything. Stamina always goes down when you're crafting, running, stuff like that. I have it set to where it runs all the time, so my stamina is constantly going down. So if I hold shift key, it will actually stop. When I'm swimming, I try doing that because I don't know. I know a lot of the newer games, if you run out of stamina while you're swimming, you drown. So just keep an eye out for that. Basic campfires to keep you warm. Have some cooking mechanics going on here. You gotta be, some of them you have to be next to a fire to be able to do. They got a few furniture items. I don't have everything showing here because I don't have all the blueprints, which speaking of which, when your blueprints, you go around the world, find little creators crates and stuff, and sometimes you'll get these blueprints in here. These I've actually already done and have installed, so I just got them sitting here. I was going to throw them in a little chest, even though I don't even really need them since I've already used all of them. But if you press your B key, you can actually select through and build stuff. There's different stuff you can build. I don't have too much right now, as like I said, I haven't found all the recipes. The only thing I wish they'd switch is that little help window. It pops up all the time when you're doing stuff. It's very, very, very annoying. Crafting takes a bit of time, gathering does too. Leaves, you will need so many leaves for stuff. It's the only way so far to make rope, which you need to bind almost everything, including your tools, houses, all the stuff together. It's very annoying at times. Your tree cutting is tiresome and long. This is the easy part. So the worst part is after the tree falls. Sometimes it has some pretty dramatic physics on how it falls. But then you gotta hack the tree up. It'll take anywhere from 3 to 20 times hacking this tree up. Excuse me. See, like I got one log there. This is the only mechanic that gets kind of annoying. See, there's that help window again. It pops up pretty much every time you do something. Even if you click the box for it to stay away, it doesn't stay away. Right now that mechanic's broke in the game. But for being an early access game, it does have a lot of content so far. I mean, most people look down, it's supposed to be like an MMO setting, but technically we're logging into a server, but we're playing single player because you can't actually connect with other people right now. That might make things a little more interesting if we could actually connect and hang out with other people and help each other build and stuff like that, but that's one of the features we're just going to have to wait on, because you do get this nifty little robot, and he's like a little pack rat. Right now they don't have the weight system working for him anyway, so you can just pack him up, load him as full as you want. He just sits around there and goes around however he wants. These are some things I have here. I ended up putting a torch up. Their torches aren't that bright. Let's go ahead and, if I have some. No, I don't have any kindling. So let's go ahead and the other thing that's very annoying is these UI windows. Every time you restart, they will not stay where they're at. I am gonna send a little note to them and see if that's one of the things they can fix in their next update. That's very annoying to have to readjust the windows every single time I log in. Quite a few things. That's a little loud. Let's maybe. There we go. Maybe it will not work. Okay. That works. We'll just turn the master volume down. Oh, looky here. I think we might have. Well, it's time to rake this. I don't know where my rake went. It kind of disappeared, I think. Is that a rake? Nope. That is to my rake. Oh, that's destroying it. No, we don't want to do that. Okay. That don't want to work, so what is it for rake? We need a blade, 2 handles, and a rope. Okay, we can do that. First, autofill. Make all these we can. See, this is where it gets very, very annoying. Now we're gonna have to sit here and wait for all this to craft. I mean, this is the crafting system's a lot like Life of Feudal and oh, what's the other one I've been playing? Worm Online. Crafting system pretty similar to those. There's a little bit of tweaks that they actually done ahead of time on this that work out a lot better. A lot of you might know. Oh, excuse me. Can't stop coughing today. A lot of you might not like games as slow as paced to this. Right now, they don't have too many animals in here. I mean, they got some crabs that will randomly attack you if you're down by the lakes. They've got some wolves that'll randomly attack you. But other than that, there's not really any hostile creatures right now. I mean, I haven't came across anything in the water that's hostile or anything yet. That's one of the features they're going to be working on, but they don't have implemented yet, is boats. They do have in the future an outlook for boats to be in here, which is good because your guy can swim slow. But yeah, with the farming and crafting mechanics they have so far, I mean, you can't really complain. They've done a great job for what they had to work with. They're doing even more editing with the crafting system right now. They're trying to get some more worked up on it, but I'm just letting my stamina get up a little bit before I finish those. That's the only thing. If you run out of stamina, you will stop crafting too, so it can sometimes take quite a long time, but we have enough for what we need to do, so we'll go ahead and go in here, autofill. We'll just make 2 for now. Just want to get this on a roll. Make our rope. Handles. I'm actually going to make the handles out of iron this time. If I have enough. Yeah, I have enough. 5. Got my hammer. Got my anvil. Let's go ahead and craft this. One more. Okay, I got 2 handles. Let's go ahead and make 1 blade. Apparently, judging from this too, the durability that's on these, sometimes it don't use one because it just takes some of the, I guess not durability, more like the weight away. I don't get some of their logic behind this right now, but it's a lot like Life is Feudal, which is a great game. I'd recommend definitely. Oh, I built another blade. I needed a doggone it. I needed a head, not a blade. It's one thing you gotta really watch out for. I've made quite a few things wrong this way. It is what it is. It happens. Oh well. We got stuff to make our rake now. Hopefully it crafts first time this time. Yeah, there we go. I made a wooden one before, and oh man, did it take a long time to do. Okay, we supposedly have a rake now. Let's go ahead and hit our 8 key. We'll hit our alt button to get back in here. To harvest. Harvest. Looks like we get our seed back and then a couple things here, so that's kind of cool. I was expecting to lose my seeds, but okay. That's cool, that's cool. So, what other seeds do we have here? We have corn seeds. Let's go ahead and make a little planter of them. Whoa. Let's put a planter out here. We'll go ahead and water it. We don't have any fertilizer right now. I don't really know how to make the fertilizer. We'll have to check that out a little bit later. Most of these planters you can't actually sit on top of each other. You'll want to watch that. Seeds you can get, you just go through the world foraging. And you can get some seeds. Somehow it says it's possible to grow. I don't know if they're saying if you find seeds or if there's a way you can actually make this stuff into seeds. I've been looking through trying to find a way, but I haven't found a way yet, so I don't know. That one time I did have some potato seeds too. I don't know what's going on. I must have lost those. I also at some point need to go back through and find roof material. I haven't found a roof yet for this house. I was in the process of actually finishing the house. I decided I want to go ahead and come on here and show you guys a bit of what's going on. So we're trying to hit by hitting that key. Pretty cool. We'll go ahead and run one of these and see if we can't find some creative crates and some more blueprints. These are like alternate dimensions. You run up to it and it teleports you into the dimension. Some of them are very harsh dimensions that are really cold and stuff, and you can freeze to death really quick. Like this one, boom. Like so cold. I'm also very hungry right now. So let's go ahead and drink some water, get my thirst taken care of. Eat a bunch real quick. Problem with these is they don't really fill you up that much. I don't know if the apples... Yeah, the apples look like they fill you up a little better. Okay. Now we should be ready to rock and roll. 15 Celsius, so shouldn't be too bad off right now. You always want to look around places like this because there could be some crates hidden that you'll miss. So always keep an eye out as you're randomly running through here. You can botanize and forage and get stuff. There's also mushrooms here. You can make soups and stuff with them later. If you see them, pick them up, definitely. You can also eat them raw. Some of them will actually injure you and make you sick, but for the most part, mechanics on food's edible. If you have some healing covers, it doesn't matter that much, because as soon as you get injured, you just use one of the healing covers and your health will start going back up. Sometimes when you're foraging and stuff, you won't find nothing. It is what it is. I wish some of the stuff was a little better sought after, though, than how some of the mechanics are. You gotta control stuff. I wish you could just press E if you're by something you can pick up and not have to actually be looking at it. That does get kind of annoying sometimes. Having to, oh, right here, I wish I could just run up to it like in most, since they are making this an MMO, and most of them just be like boom, boom, as you're running by. I mean, it'll stop in most games and dig it, but you still have the aspect of moving a little quicker than this right here, having to actually look at it. That saves quite a bit of time not having to look at it. You can just run up and boom, hit your key and you're doing it. Especially once this gets MMO, that's going to be terrible, because everybody's going to be fighting, trying to hurry as quick as they can, just so they can get that one piece. See, like there, I forged and found some raw stone. Don't forget to every now and then look up at your screen if you picked a bunch of stuff up. That way you can make sure to hand them over to your little handy dandy pack rat robot over there if you start getting too full. I'm not gonna grab too many mushrooms. I just want to get running through here, see if we can't find anything good. There's quite a few different lands you can actually go to. All of this is procedurally generated, so other than some of these instances here look like they're somewhat the same, like this one here, I've never seen this before. This is new to you and me, kind of cool. When you're watching these, leave comments either about the video. I know there's been a couple viewers not leaving comments and stuff. I can have my statistics on so I can see when I post a video how long someone's watched it and stuff. If there's something you don't like why you're not watching my videos, or you think I should do something different, feel free to say. I mean, we'll turn around, us at Silvertech Gaming, there's 5 of us as a team. We'll turn around and see if we can't get what you would like to see fixed. We're here for your entertainment. It's not like we earn a paycheck for this, so I'm not happy till you guys are happy. If you got problems with something, you need to tell me, and we'll see what we can do to get it fixed. there's other games you would like us to cover too, feel free. Have us cover some games you'd like to see. If there's some games we're playing you don't like to see, once there's more subscribers and more viewers, if you guys start saying, hey, we're done with this series, this is getting boring, or hey, can you throw this game up there as a first look, we'd like to see what your thoughts are of it, and you can let us know. Especially the games like you're kind of iffy, you're like, I don't know if I'm gonna like that, I don't know if I want to buy it, stuff like these indie games and stuff. I'll usually always, someone says, hey, check this out, I'll usually check them out in most cases. I don't do too many racing games or 2D games, but especially survival or first person shooter, yeah, I'll give it a shot. I'll download it, usually between 12 and 20 bucks. I've wasted more on lottery tickets and stuff before, so hey, if I have a little extra cash one week, I'll pick up a few games and we'll sit through, see how it is. If it's good enough, we'll pop up and make a series over it. If not, then we'll say oh well and move on to our next one. I mean, these are little creative chests I was talking, or creators chests, not creative. You gotta watch for them, they'll be hidden. There's usually at least 2. So if you don't find 2 by the time you get to that little box there, don't go back through if you don't want to miss out on stuff, because once you go back through that, this portal will forever be disappeared. Sometimes you might only find 1, but obviously I probably just overlooked one somewhere. I'm gonna go ahead and go through because I don't want to spend too much time just sitting here like, hey, did I miss it? Where's it at? So we'll go ahead and move on to the next one like nothing ever happened. Sometimes it won't auto let you go out if you haven't found the box. You can actually exit anytime if you hit your Alt key and go down to where it says exit anomaly and click that. That's the good thing about this game is, in an aspect, is it usually won't let you through if you don't have everything. Yeah, see, here's one right here. See, I still didn't get any blueprints, but I did get some pretty nifty little stuff here. I mean, a lot of this will help with healing and things of that nature. I think we got everything, so I'm going to go ahead and run back through here. If not, we'll just exit. 2's good enough. If I was going to get a blueprint out, I already got it anyways. You can press F1 to switch between first person and third person. I personally like running first person view for most games. There's a few games out there that I'll run in third person, but for the most part I run in first person always. So like it's daytime. Now again, there used to be a lot more of them boxes around here. I guess since I'm actually building stuff here, they don't spawn as much now. I don't know how they factor that in or figure that up. The run speed is kind of slow. I don't notice too much of a difference other than walking and running. Other than stuff looks like it goes by a little faster, but we don't really know if it does or not. See, there's a bunch more out here. Come on. There's a big map you can look at. I actually started way over here. I ran all the way up here. Like all these are, I believe, different towers. Yeah. That's the blue lights you see in the sky. They'll be throughout all this. Right now, this is all it's showing on the map, but that's really not all there is. It'll keep building out and out. The farther you go, it'll just keep on building. And once we get boats implemented and stuff, I would rather like having like an area like this to build and stuff in. You can go up through here and get to the ocean that way. Maybe even like right there, that'd be perfect. Get your own little pond plus ocean, and you're pretty much secure on almost all sides. Not that that really matters here. It's going to be more of a PvE basis once they open this up. From what I've heard and read so far, a lot of the PvP aspects are going to be discouraged by your little robot back there. This is supposed to be like the new star civilization was killed off, and the creators brought you back to rebuild and make a better world. So, we'll have to see what happens. I don't know. Obviously, lots of mushrooms here. You can make soups and stuff in the crafting with those. I don't think they have any medical properties or anything yet, so. Or if they even will, I haven't read nothing, but. Seems to come to reason that some of the different mushrooms might have little different properties. Some probably be used for like poisons and stuff maybe later on down the road. And that one crashed on me, so I wasn't able to get nothing. It's better than for that to crash. There for a while the people was having problems with their actual computer crashing when one of these would crash, but just going back to the world, I can deal with it. Ooh, look at this. I like. Of course, this is gonna be Hades trying. I'm tired today. It's gonna be Hades trying to find boxes in this mess, but I wish they could make it to where you could like save a dimension if you want, because I'd like to come back in like an area like this, actually build in. That would be cool. And so far as I know, there's no enemies, no really anything dangerous in aspects of these lands here, or dimensions, whatever you would like to call them. Which is at times, since you're just strolling around, nothing to kill, nothing to really see too much of, it can get very, very boring. I do see trees and stuff though in this one. That's a little different. I haven't seen no trees or really anything too lively. There is a couple dimensions I've been in that's pretty cool in the aspect of nope, don't look like you can grab cactuses or anything. Do they hurt you? Nope. I haven't really seen too many aspects as to what right now they're moving forward as. I know they're making a actual offline single player add-on, So you will have single player too. If you prefer single player and don't like people, you rather just keep to yourself and be able to have a nice little game you can build and craft and stuff in. This is probably, once they get it polished up a little more, going to be the game for you. I know some people don't like the multiplayer aspects because really, especially for MMOs, they can get really tedious. Like Perfect World, for instance. I played that game since it came out for years and years, and then I really don't even hardly get on that much anymore. Back when it first came out, I've put lots, and I mean lots, of money into that game. But nowadays, it's more based to where you have to put money in the game. They've removed a lot of the levels and stuff like that, so or leveling aspects, money aspects are almost non-existent now, which really sucks. I mean, you can turn around, you can grind for, when it first came out, you could grind for an hour and you get 2 to 3 mil in coins that you could use for pots and gear, skills, stuff like that you wanted. But nowadays, if you grind for an hour on the same mobs you could back then, almost nothing's worth anything to sell to the NPCs. Unless you actually put real money in the game, you can't really make too much in-game coin anymore selling stuff, so there's really not that much of a point. We'll go ahead. I haven't checked out the fishing aspect yet. I think we'll go ahead and just run over here and check that aspect out and see how that goes. I'm not fishing before. I know you have to go in water knee deep. The only thing I'd see as a problem with that is them stupid little pesky crabs, which are very, very annoying. Because you can just be staying there, one will decide to walk by you, and then might walk by you 4 times, and then he's like, hey, I'm gonna beach you up now, you're on my beach. And it's like, oh, wait a minute, I thought we was friends, you just leave me alone before, I'm leaving you alone, what is the deal here? So, I don't know. I mean, right now, I think they're working on AI behaviors and aspects and stuff of the game right now. They've got supposedly 40 plus animals, 50 plus animals to put into the game. As for the MMO aspect, I don't know how they're going to have it set up. It might be player driven to where you get all your stuff you need to do. Like, a player can set it and be like, oh, go get me 4 wood and I'll give you 6 apples or something like that. I don't know if they're going to have it like that. That seems to be what a lot of games are going towards right now. As to the, opposed to the NPCs, oh, go kill 20 of this to get this. But we'll have to wait and see. I mean, there's so many different things. We don't know what way's going to go what and where's going to go where. So, I mean, we'll just have to sit back and see what happens. I mean, I think I'm actually more deep than that. We're supposedly fishing. And did I get anything or? Apparently not. Control 3. Oh, I guess we're fishing again. I don't even know if this is working. Oh yeah, it's working. I got a trout. This actually seems a lot better mechanics. Oh, I got some algae and a trout. That's cool. Because, like, life is futile, man. You sit there and try to fish. Excuse me. You might fish for a whole day and not catch a thing. Fishing is really tedious. Whereas I've got probably enough fish to carry me for a week. I do see they have aspects to possibly sell in the future. I haven't found no way to sell stuff yet, but there's like price lists on it and stuff like that. So here, sooner or later, we might actually be able to sell stuff. We'll have to see what goes on. You can mine rocks with a pickaxe. Just simple stuff like that. I haven't really checked yet to see if there's any other way to gain water. Like, there's some crabs there. World map, toggle view, cursors. Yeah, I don't see any way to be able to actually get any water right now, but maybe eventually. So I don't think he's doing anything for me. No, he's not gonna do anything for me. It's worth a try. Kinda lost spot where my house is. It's starting to get dark. I'm gonna go ahead and stop with my house. I just wanted to show you a little bit of what this game is about. They don't have too much implemented right now, but they do have enough. If you like trying games out like this, you've seen a little bit of what they have to offer. You can build some pretty cool structures if you get all your blueprints. So, there's deer in here. Looks like here's a mine of iron. So, like this one has 11. It takes a long time. I wish they'd get rid of the bar at the top of the screen there. As I make my way back to my house, I'll go ahead and grab this iron. I've been out for about a month and a half. This is going to be the first video I'm posting in quite a while, so yeah, I don't have really any series planned right now, so if there's a series you'd like, I'll see if I have a game, and then we can start up that series, and you can feel free to leave comments of what you'd like to see, what you want me to show you guys. We'll just check stuff out like that. When I'm not at work, I'm always doing some kind of game or something. I'm usually never just sitting around unless I'm sleeping. So, like I say, if there's something you'd like to see, let me know. I do first looks. I'll do indie games. If there's an interest of it, I'll do a series on an MMO if you guys would like. As long as it's not a monthly pay subscription. There's only 2 that I've ever paid for. One wasn't required to pay a monthly subscription. I just did for the bonuses. And that was Arcade. The only one I've actually ever paid for a subscription, and that's just because of the name. And the game was a pretty cool game. Went in some wild ways with it now, though, and that's Star Trek Online. Back when it first came out, I almost bought the yearly or the permanent membership. It's like $300, but I ain't got that kind of money to spend right anymore, so I can't really just throw $300 down on that, so that's kind of out of the question now. Back in the day, I should have done it. And the good notes to some of that, for yearly memberships and stuff like that, I think you can still get it today, even though Perfect World took it over. But good aspects to that is a lot of them, for their in-game cash shop, they give you a pretty substantial amount for a monthly and yearly allowance for being a full-fledged member. I'm obviously trying to make it back to my house. I just don't see. I left that little torch lit and stuff. And I'm not seeing nothing. Maybe I need to walk more this way. Maybe I walked too close to the edge. I thought I was pretty close to all these trees right here. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, it's kind of hard to navigate at night, especially when it's raining. I thought I'd see my house. Whoop, oh, there it is. Found it. One thing I wish they would have go away is, yeah, it's kind of cool, but, or make them smaller. These little, like, firefly effects. They get kind of annoying. Oh, not Nikes. I walked into a cube. Oh, this is an open land. This one would be pretty quick to navigate through. Hey, maybe I'll get some good blueprints right here, and then we will call it quits after this. I think I'm gonna restart and do full series this time instead of just 2-3 episodes of maybe one of the Minecraft packs. I haven't decided yet. I got a couple other games. I'm trying to get my video camera working again. When I do, maybe I'll do a quick rundown of games I already have and see if people would post lists of maybe their top 5 or top 10, and then I could go from there. And like if everybody lists 2 or 3 games that are the same throughout everybody that posts comments, maybe set those up as like the very top one that made it to the top, most people requested. Maybe do an episode on that, and then if people the next requests, runner up and stuff like that, maybe do series in a row on those. I don't know, but for right now, that's it from Silvertech Gaming. Everybody stay safe out there, have fun playing games, and I will catch you on the rebound. Oh, I guess if I hit the little exit button here,